What's up, guys? You know who it is, man. Marcus. Woo! I got another episode for you of Rise and Grind in the evening time. So, I went down to the hospital district today, right? I got a mile in. I ran a mile because I just wanted to run in the hospital district. Plus, I had to pick up old Foxy this morning. So, it was cool. You know, I got a nice little jog in. Not too fast, not too slow. And me and Foxy were having a disagreement about energy when you're working and energy when you're working out, right? So I said, okay, babe. She said, I've walked around all night. You know, she's a nurse, so. Said she walked around all night. So that should count for her exercise and her mile. So, and I run into this problem with a lot. You know, not with her, but I run into this problem a lot with clients and would-be clients and would-be 90 milers and so on and so forth, right? So that beautiful sun kicking in right there. Oh, I lost it. There it is. Well, that little horizon right there, but any damn way. So I said, okay. So if that's the case, if you walked around all night, right? Your job, let's say you work at night, you know, 7 in the evening, 7 in the morning, and your job is to walk, you know, security or something like that, and you walk all day long, right? The energy of you walking around at work is completely different than the energy that you walk around for your leisure or for purposeful exercise. Okay, it's totally different. All right, now I will grant it, yes, if you're doing a job where you're literally on your feet walking aggressively all day long, then yes, you're gonna lose some weight. Okay, you are gonna lose some weight. I'm not doubting that at all. And that's not my argument. My argument is when you do that, right? Once your body gets adjusted to, let's say, a mailman, right? Once he gets adjusted to walking and his body is used to it and his body is no longer fatigued by walking around, you know, all day long, you know, distributing mail, you know, delivery drivers like UPS drivers, you know, all those kind of guys, right? They up and down and up and down, up and down. Why do you think they still have pot bellies? Why do you think some of them are still fat? Right? Yeah, they probably lost some weight. But the energy is totally different. It is totally different. And this is why. Because when you're purposely exerting energy to exercise, right? Your mind is relaxed. It's at its leisure. Your mind is focused the energy to building the body or focus towards your goal. When you at work, you ain't trying to do nothing but get off work, right? You try, let me get this real quick. Drop this off and go over here. Let me check on this patient right quick. Let me go over here and do this. Let me get this done. Let me hurry up and get over here real quick. Let me get back to the truck. I got to go. Let me go check on this patient real quick. You know, you're doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like your body's not focused. Your mind isn't focused on exercise. Like your energy isn't focused on exercising, right? You're just not, okay? But when you're focused on exercises, what are you doing? You got the mind, muscle connection. You know, you're walking. You got your full extension of your foot. You know what I'm saying? All the way from the heel to toe. Bam, you're getting your walk on. Bam, bam. You know, and you kind of gliding with it when you walk. You're just like, getting my exercise on. Looking good, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing all of that. When you're at work, you're not trying to look pretty. You're not trying to do nothing but get the job done, right? So now, with that being said, what you got to do, you have to do something that is purposeful, purpose towards you exercising, right? You got to do it towards, okay, say you want to lose weight, right? And to keep that weight off, you're going to have to maintain, you have to keep the exercise dynamic, all right? Yeah, you've been walking all day at work. Now it's time to walk for yourself. Take a deep breath, breathe it in, blow it out, open that chest up, open that back up, you know what I'm saying? Open your neck, just breathe deep, open your mouth nice and wide. Stretch everything out, open everything up so you can benefit from the exercise, so the energy can go towards the exercise, all right, and not towards the work, right? Now, for some of us who have mastered the mind, a little bit better than others, we can direct that energy from work, to not be as stressful. We can focus our energy, to exercising and using, that work energy and convert it into exercise energy, all right? So my metaphysical folks will know what I'm talking about, right? But it takes training to do that, all right? It takes training to do that. It takes build up to be able to completely control your mind and control where energy goes and what you give energy and what you decide not to give energy, okay? MarcusandFoxy.com, we can help you out with that. So, so Foxy, she thinks that, okay, as long as, I'm up, moving and active, I should be, losing weight or whatever. So I'm like, okay. All right, we'll see. Okay. So granted, she's probably going to lose some weight while she's up on her feet most of the day. But there's going to be a point where that plateaus. There's a point where that's going to plateau. And when it plateaus, she's going to be like, I'm not losing weight anymore. And I don't know what's going on. I'm going to say, you know what? Back in late October, I told you this was going to happen. But any damn way, yes. You gotta, and guys, especially if you are sitting down, like if you sit down all day, guys, listen, with my job, what I do all day, I sit down all day. I'm looking at the computer, I'm looking up stuff, I'm researching stuff for clients. So the majority of my day, I'm sitting down too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I want to get up and move around, and I do. I get up and move around, I'll stretch and so on and so forth throughout the day. But I would much rather have a job where I can move around. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoyed, doing personal training in the gym, because I was up, moving around and so on and so forth. But when I was in the gym, the energy was different. My energy was focused on helping the client, getting results. So I wasn't really focused on, exercising. So hell, I would leave the gym, not even work out, just because I'm mentally drained from working at the gym all day. The energy's different, all right? So when you sit down all day, I gotta, it's more of an incentive for me to get up and walk. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the end of the day, I'm jazzed up and, I want to wind down. I want my body to go into a relaxed mode, to stretch out a little bit, especially because I've just been sitting there like stiff all day, clicking this and clicking that and looking at this book. So the most exercise I'll get throughout the day is when I go over to the bookshelf, pull a book down, read it, go put it back, Then when I take a break, I'll stretch and, do all that other stuff. But man, you gotta move, guys. You gotta move. You have to focus that energy into exercise, and it's gotta be purposed, right? So you just can't say, oh, well, I work all day and I'm up moving around all day long, and when I get home, I'm just too tired to do any exercise. No. All right, get up early, do the exercise before you go to work. You gotta get purpose, focused energy into your exercise, all right? You got to do that, okay? Listen, that's all my time, man. I said I'm gonna try to make all my videos 10 minutes, you know, unless it's something serious I got to talk about. Well, you know, this is serious, but, you know, unless I got to get deep, you know, I got to throw on my professor hat, you know what I'm saying, when I'm in front of the chalkboard and everything. But right now, I don't have to throw on my professor hat. I was just, you know, talking to y'all doing my walk, 90-mile challenge. 30 days, baby. First 30 days is over with. So we got 60 more days to go. Shout out to the DSD Army. Listen, man, y'all take it. I can't promise you a lot. I can't. But I guarantee you, if you don't do something different, nothing will ever change. Y'all take it easy and try not to do too much. Peace.